Patrick's Garage. Hello you guys, today we're talking about relay regulator. You see, this is relay regulator Bosch. That was an original OEM, original equipment manufacturer, and this is Hella relay regulator. This is not original for Volvo, but it was used on many cars. And today I want to look inside, what inside of this relay. But it is very suspicion looking of this relay. Not wait that this relay Bosch was original for Volvo. And first of all we open this relay regulator Bosch. This is neat yellow electric tape. It was, but it not now. Here we open it, maybe just pry with slot screwdriver. Okay, save your fingers. Not easy as you think, maybe. Okay, and let's look. Open this steel. Take a notice, this is absolutely steel, but this is maybe plastic. Okay, and what we see inside, we see contacts. These contacts must be absolutely clean, of course, and relay regulator. What we can do, we only may clean these surfaces of contacts, never bend these parts, because we can spoil relay. Maintenance only with clean contacts. Okay, and now let's look what inside of this relay Hella. You know that Volvo use rear lights, main beam, turn signals Hella, also stand light glass Hella. You see tape. This tape to prevent penetration of dirt. Also this was yellow tape. And now open Hella. What we can see in this relay regulator? You see red tape. Okay, just pry out it. You see that this simple tape wraps around this relay. Okay, oops. Where is interesting? This is simple, cheap, electric. I can't understand how it works, but maybe it's more modern style than this relay. We compare. Okay, you see what you like. I like this style, old style, more reliable, but this also can be working, maybe perfect works. But let's look what we see these contacts very rusty. Anyway we must clean these contacts, because rust can create more resistance and leads to overheating of electrical circuit. So we need to clean it, yeah, and maybe it works. Terminal D minus, D plus, it goes through the wires to the alternator, but in last models relay regulator included to the alternator with brushes. But this model's relay regulator situated at the side of the fender on the passenger side. So in good we see that looks like perfectly look. Only clean these surfaces with slide screwdriver, maybe sandpaper we'll need for this, and we store it as reserve parts. We make sure that inside so good, and close again with electric tape. Maybe it was using, I don't know. Who don't know? And if you're interested in a couple words of how it works. When the ignition is switched on, current flows through the charging warning lamp to the terminal D plus on the voltage regulator. Via the regulator, the current is conducted through the field winding to the earth. When the rotor starts rotation, alternating current is formed in the stator. Most of the current is rectified by the positive and negative diodes and is conducted via B plus on the alternator to the battery. A small part of the current is rectified by the magnetizing diodes and is led via 61 kd plus to the voltage regulator, and from there to the field winding. This cycle is repeated until the regulating voltage has been reached, at which point the lower contacts on the voltage control open and field current must pass a control resistance. If the voltage rises in spite of this, the armature of the voltage coil is pulled further down, so that the upper contacts close, whereby the field winding is earthed at both ends, this causing the voltage to drop rapidly. The cycle is repeated continuously so that the voltage is maintained constant. And today I continue to work on the repair of the car interior. If we clearly see a B-pillar panel, we see crack on the lower side of B-pillar. B-pillar panel made from crappy plastic. And we see even broken off a small plastic of pillar. Pillar panel made from weak, crappy plastic. Maybe not very worse than should be. Let's look at the other side. Here we see more crappy condition. This is passenger side, right side. More often passengers go in and out here, and maybe damage this panel. Close the door to clearly see, and you can check it out as ugly looking interior trim. It must be covered the edge of carpet, but we can see broken off the big piece of trim panel. Let's look difference of these pillars. Panel B pillar number 12. And we see that they differs by the chassis number. And let's look what about with B-pillar trims 240 series. Also number 12, and what we see left, right, and colors, differs colors we see. Black, blue, beige, and brown. And nothing about chassis numbers. Now, let's removing B-pillar interior trims. disconnected seat belt shoulder bolt and door frame seal. And then we try to restore this B-pillar, or maybe replacing. Maybe you will be interesting if you're not willing to pay that kind of money, 30, 40, maybe $50 for one of them. We see special paper under trim. I recently noticed that these B-pillar panels are different for quality. And today we look. So I'm going to show you in a little bit comparison between the right trim versus left trim. They made from different plastic, as if they are made in different factories. For what this paper? I don't know. For what this square hole? Maybe for adding switch. I never know about it. And so let's look what we have now. As often not facility conclusion, different condition as often how to make two from four grabbing. Well, we're gonna figure this one out. Again, we'll have to deal with what we have. In this case, it's not a death sentence. There comes a point when getting the B-pillar interior trims can become almost impossible because nobody makes them anymore. By law, Volvo doesn't have to make them. Nobody has to make them. Thanks for watching.